Cue. And go.
It's the Brad Hinkie Show, sponsored by Henry's. It's the Brad Hinkie Show, sponsored by Henry's. It's
That's
ask him a
terrible,
question that I'm trying to do it a different way.
Why do you be different? Just do it the same.
Okay.
You ever hear like a TV show? You think their theme song is different? Like Gilligan's Island or some shit. Like it's always the same.
Okay.
Okay, ready? It's the Brad Hinkie Show. It's the Brad Hinkie Show.
Ask him a question that you want to know.
Because it's the BWH Regular Guy Show, asshole. Sponsored by Henry's. Orange and grape. You want a Henry's?
Oh, I'm good right
This
now.
guy doesn't drink ever. Like,
I have a Henry's for the show because it's so delicious and tasty.
okay,
and
will you really drink it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. This one time, we were shooting a Shark Week movie, which is a whole fiasco.
We got to go to the Bahamas.
Yeah, we got to. So,
I got a story to tell about that. But yeah, go ahead, tell your story.
Oh, you can tell your story.
No, go ahead, tell your story first.
What's your story going to be?
The guns and the grenades.
Oh, okay. All right. So these people, what's her name? The Gurneys, who
they're actually being sued right now by
the people who bought their company.
Yeah.
Because they said like don't do stupid ass shit. Yeah. So anyway. Deirdre, Scott seems super cool. I don't know. But anyway, Deirdre says, hey, will you be in this Shark Week movie? I'm like, fuck no. And they're like, okay, you can write it and co-direct it. So I'm like, okay. So we write this fucking good script, right? It was good.
Awesome.
We wrote it in like
a couple days.
24, like we just we were at my house and we were like continuously writing. And
I kept writing, "Shark drops his ass."
Shark dropped his ass. Yeah, I think the shark at one point like came out on the beach and killed someone. Anyway, so they're like, "Yeah, perfect. Love the script." So we get there. We hired our buddy Spencer, our buddy Corey.
Mm-hmm.
My suits, bro.
We couldn't find him one day. We were shooting this thing. I
was shooting a two-person walk and talk with him
out on a dock.
On a dock, and I'm walking. I think you were like being the eye line or something because Corey was off getting his suits clean.
Yeah, he was getting his suits
because
pressed.
he was going to a convention later. Now, Corey, we're shooting. Get my suits done, bro. Get my suits
like
clean.
3 hours left.
Like he thought like I was stupid for asking. Like, why weren't you here while we were shooting the scene? I had to get my suits clean, bro. Anyway, what time is it here? Oh,
and the sun was going down. And
and it was like a happy. What was that magic hour shot? Beautiful, and there's no Corey. So anyway, what was I saying about it? Anyway,
we were talking about.
Yeah. So we get there and the script was like back to the cheesy thing, and now I'm stuck fucking acting in it. And but we all got to act in it. We had a lot of fun.
Well, it was really fun. Like the whole experience was super fun.
Super fun. I was having sex with an unnamed person.
Oh yeah, and remember she came to the room and she was like, "Brad, where are you?" And she came into.
Well, that was fucked up though because. Let's be honest, we were hanging out, and then you guys came, and then so that was not fair. But anyway, we were having sex. This is what I learned.
Oh yeah, that's right.
If you're ever gonna have sex with someone, go to the men's restroom. Don't go to the women's restroom because we were in the women's restroom, and we're like trying to be, and then women came in. This is disgusting.
Yeah,
we thought we were gonna get arrested or some shit. So anyway.
You were doing that, and I was like cleaning up big blood.
I was like, let me just go do this real quick.
I was like scrubbing up the blood. Corey's getting his suits pressed. You're having sex with that girl.
No, I'm not gonna. Well, listen, I'm just gonna like not say I didn't like her, and I'm not. I did like her, yeah. And it just, you guys made it weird. Anyway, I don't know what happened, but so anyway, what was I talking about?
Oh, we got there.
Oh yeah, so we get there. It sucks. The things change. Oh, Gio, because he's in the movie, but he was also helping me direct and just doing so much. He'd lather his face in like complete white, like it was painted white.
And I wore like a
and you wore like a thing up to here and a hat. Like what were you doing?
I was protecting myself from the sun.
You know what? Before like 3 years ago, I think I had put sunscreen on like twice in my life.
I was so sunscreen prepared. I had like the bodysuit, the legs. Yeah, I wore this. We're doing the show again. So I just had these kind of like pants on. Because I wasn't getting sunburned because it was so hot outside and we had to do like 3 weeks of it or 2 weeks of it.
One day when I was, I wasn't in the scene, I was like, I got to go home. Remember I just went and slept for half a day? My nose was running. It was really hard.
So they wanted to save money. And in order to save money, they decided to ship everything under our names. And then this thing that have like
we're like, you go, these two carry-ons are Brad's. These two carry-ons are Gio's. Yeah.
So my 2 carry-ons are not carry-ons. Check package were the bags that included like the prop guns, the prop grenades, the prop Tommy guns, the prop dynamite.
Yeah.
But when they go through a screener at the TSA, it doesn't look like a prop. It looks like a real weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So we were inside the Hollywood Fort Lauderdale airport,
and they came up to you, right?
Oh, that my name went through the whole entire airport. There was FBI, Homeland Security, local police. Guy walked up to me. He's like, "All right, son, what's with the guns? What's with the grenades?" I said, "What are you talking about?"
Did you get nervous?
I wasn't nervous because I hadn't done anything wrong.
Because I didn't want to be a dick, but I hardly even paid attention. I was just worried about my love life drama and all that shit. Like
I'm arguing with the FBI.
I'm like, I know he doesn't have like real guns and shit.
It was the best part about it was like I was talked to for about like 2 hours, and the plane like I don't know, it was delayed or something. So I still got on the plane. It all worked out. They realized like I hadn't done anything.
That was funny. But yeah, that was.
I still get stopped every time I leave the country. I have to go through secondary screening.
No, shut up, really?
Yeah, when we came back, I had to go through secondary screening, and then when I went to Mexico, I had to go through secondary screening.
The cool thing about this trip is like, all right, they're like, okay, in this scene, Brad, you're going to scuba dive. I've never scuba dived before. Okay, cool. Go over to that pool, and we'll teach you how to scuba dive real quick. So I went in this pool for like 10 minutes, and I wasn't good at it there at all. And now, okay, now we're going to drop you down. So I get dropped down. They put me in this cage. They bring the sharks in. I got to act like the sharks hit the cage. It was called Shark Week. What year was it?
This is probably like 7 years ago.
What was the name of it? Do you know? You should look it up on your phone.
Killer Sharks was the name of the
Killer
movie.
Sharks.
And you can find it probably on Netflix. Just search
Shut
this
up, really?
Yeah.
I mean, I should know.
I'm on Shark Week like every year because I was the lifeguard and I go, Shark! And so they use that every cut. Like,
what's your residuals on
that?
Nothing. So anyway, and they have to hit this thing and I have to spit out my oxygen and shit. And I had never scuba dived more than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And but the coolest thing about that trip was I had this little this woman who was like my guide, in the chain link.
Oh, she was awesome.
Yeah. And so they're like, come out of the cage. And I'm like, fuck you, And then I go, hey, she's out there. The cameraman's out there. So I come out of the cage and a huge shark just comes right by you. Huge shark. And you're like, fucking A, I'm alive. It was like I was so exhilarated by that.
Because you were so afraid at the first, like, remember, we were like, you have to get in with the sharks, you have to do this stuff. And you're like, and then by the time that we left, you were like shark master. You'd become like a master.
They took me down to the bottom and put the chum by me.
I gotta get your cord so we don't.
It's over there. I think no, it's over there. It's over there, or it's over there. Do you see it?
Over there, I see it.
All right, so they put this chum by me, and 30 some sharks just are all around me, and it really is this cool thing where you go, I should be dead, and I'm not, and it's kind of exhilarating. And I said, I'm going to do this every year. Remember that?
Yeah.
I would never do it again. I would never do it again. But at the time, it was super exhilarating.
We also got to go out to this island in the middle of the Atlantic that was just like, it was something that you'd come across if you were shipwrecked. And the sharks would come right up to the beach and they'd be like swimming through your legs. And remember that like island dude grabbed one of the sharks for us. He like,
but by the tail?
Yeah, he like brought it in, was holding it, and we were petting it, and then we were like, let him go because we felt bad for the shark.
Yeah. I remember that. It was kind of like the island that Magic Mike. Did you ever see Magic Mike movie?
Mm-hmm.
He had a party on an island.
Yeah,
like
that was.
Oh, that party was shot there.
It may have been.
Yeah.
That was. I mean, that
was cool.
Everything about that experience was super fun, except like the actual movie.
It was terrible, right?
Yeah, because every single scene. Well, like we wouldn't do it the right way. We'd like go and we'd shoot like some people that we just met in Florida screaming about a shark, and it would take up like 9 hours of the day. And then the final hour of the day, we'd actually do all like the acting stuff.
Oh yeah, you do like Phil. He's a nice guy, but Phil, like, they'd shoot like 8 hours of like a kid screaming or insert of a little thing, or this or that. Yeah. What was his co-worker girlfriend's name?
Phil's?
Just say the first name. You know that girl that was like in love with him?
Aaron, and then there was the other girl. There was
with the brown.
Yeah, I forget her name.
All right, so I don't know how. One time she texted me, and I was on Ambien, and I was telling her like, I think I want to fuck you. I want to do this and that. And I wake up the next day, I'm like, oh God, what the fuck did I do? I remember, by the way, if you watch this, I apologize for those texts. I was on Ambien.
Yeah, you had your cocktails going all the time.
Oh yeah, on that trip, I don't do this anymore. On that trip, I would take Ambien, Xanax, and Benadryl.
Yeah.
Cocktail.
Remember? Yeah, there was the two guides. So it was the one guide that was like your protector. She was like awesome.
Oh yeah. Can I just say this? One time, we were coming up from the bottom, and the dumbasses threw chum off the boat.
Yeah, those guys.
So the sharks start coming up, and there's one coming like right for my foot, and I'm just about to kick it because I don't know what to do, and she's like, boom. Yeah. I was like, I think I love you.
Yeah, that was your protector, and then the other, like the English girl that I was in love with.
Oh, I didn't know if I was allowed to say that. I've been thinking that for the last 5 minutes, but I'm like, what was his situation at the time?
You can totally talk about that. That's That's fine.
Well, no, because that was at a time when you had been broken up with your girlfriend for like 2 years.
Yeah.
But you hadn't told her. You two hadn't had a conversation.
Right.
She just moved away.
She just moved away.
And then never talked to you again. And so you always wanted to like, you were afraid of her.
Yeah, well, it would have been on with that other girl, except, we were moving back to Los Angeles, and she was.
It would have been on. Yeah. She was a nice girl. It was on. Yeah. See, I'm a good co-host that because I'm like, maybe I shouldn't say that.
No. There's nothing. Nothing happened. She sent me an email, but we were like leaving the next day.
Yeah, that was funny when you were broken up with your girlfriend, and I'm like, have you guys ever talked about being broken up? And you're like, no. Boy, did you guys ever talk? No.
If I saw her, it'd be fine.
Fine. Everything you say is like, it'd be fine. I'm like, I write something. Hey, how's that scene? It's fine. Everything is fine. Fine is like the word for everything.
How's the show going?
Fine. Yeah. But that was. I mean, I didn't expect to talk about this show, but that was super fun.
Yeah, that trip was fantastic.
Fun. Spencer was there, and I think we actually did some good acting, but it just goes to show you.
Yeah, we only had like certain time. Oh, you know what else we don't talk about this chick? And she's like the head of like Nat Geo or something, right?
That's now. What the fucking the lady that we had dinner with.
Brooke, yeah.
Okay, that's how this whole episode started.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because you were pounding margaritas or something, right? and he had never. Like, had you ever been drunk before?
No, I wasn't really. Yeah, no.
You were fucking drunk. You were drunk, and you were like talking shit, and you were like flirting with. I'm like, who is this man? Yeah, that's how this whole episode started.
Yeah, like she was at the time like the president of Shark Week, so she came out to like just hang out for like the day or something like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know if she was just used to hanging out with like some super nerds or something like that, but she came out, and we had Brad. We had this guy, Spencer, who's like, he'll get him on the show. He's like the coolest dude.
Yeah.
We got C-Tuck, the guy who's talking about suits pressed. And that guy.
I get my suits pressed, bro.
Yeah, and Corey knows how to party. So this girl had no idea what she was getting into. But yeah, it was.
And you got drunk as shit. And you were so funny. And then we walked back. We have a picture of that. When I used to have Facebook.
And that's on Piscatella's desk, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's like one of the photos.
Yeah.
Me and Spencer. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the two of you, that's what's on the desk?
Yeah.
Is there a shark on the desk too?
There might be some shark photos.
I know I gave them shark photos.
I think it's on it.
Yeah. So if I
she's like literally like the president of Nat Geo or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do we have anything we could sell them?
I know we tried to pitch her ideas that night. That was the whole That was the whole
Oh
reason we
yeah.
took her out. We went to that like Mexican cantina.
Yeah, Deirdre wasn't gonna let that happen. No.
No.
She's gonna like.
She was hoarding us. Yeah, she was hoarding it.
Yeah. All right. Was this show about this?
Yeah, I guess this show was about this.
Anything else to add about that show? No. That was a fun fucking trip, man. The Bahamas. It really was fun, wasn't it?
It was so much fun. Yeah, we had a great time. Like we just had like.
So if anyone wants to fly us to the Bahamas to do something, we would love to go.
Yeah, we'll go back in a second. It was so much fun.
Well, you wouldn't be able to do quite as much now.
No.
Because you're happily attached.
Yeah.
Happily attached. All right, guys. This show wasn't about Orange is the Black, but it was fun. Bye.